Alright. I guess I don't really have to wait for anything. Let's just jump into it. I think this should pick up the music. Whether I should be playing it or not, don't know. Just gotta have something besides just complete silence. So this is, I'd say a very crude character controller. It's pretty bad, but it's fine. There is one thing I kind of want to figure out though, because I'm pretty sure there's a way you can like hide your cursor, which is nice visually, but also more importantly, if I'm gonna be moving my cursor around and then clicking, I obviously don't want it to take me out of the actual game controls. Sure, how to hide the cursor. Cursor.visible, that sounds like it might do it. Should also know, I think F5 I think might be set cursor to not be visible. That's it, just cursor.visible. Seems easy enough. Okay. As long as I know the hotkeys, then dot visible equals false. Get it out of here. Oh. Okay, so it literally just changes the visibility. It doesn't actually confine it to the game window. I know I've done something like this before. But man, I don't know if I'm gonna. I have no idea what project I did it in, so I'm not gonna try to find that. Turn the cursor off. Lock and hide the cursor. This is probably what I want to do. Cursor visible false. Why cursor is not working? Lock state. None is default. Locked. Lock the cursor to the center. Confined. Limits movements of cursor to inside the game window. I mean, I'll just do locked for now. I'm sure eventually I'll probably have UI elements. I guess I'll worry about that later though. Is this cursor lock state? Cursor lock state equals. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't see the cursor, so it shouldn't actually matter. I don't imagine I should change the controls. Oh, I don't even have to. Oh, okay. I guess I do kind of have. Oh. Other than I can't re-hide my cursor. Okay. Let's see how he does it in where the hell this is. Like this. Or like this. You're using Unity's new input system, mouse current delta read value. Limit on-screen movement. Locking the cursor will force it to the center of the screen whenever the application or the game view when you're working in the editor is in focus. Typically, you might lock the cursor whenever you want to control an object in a game, such as a camera or player head, but without using a cursor on screen to do so. It works because the mouse's delta movements, direction movements are all recorded. Yeah. That's what I figured. Or if you're using mouse current delta read value. What does it read? Allows you to use the mouse for movement, even though the mouse cursor itself can't move. When limiting the movement of the mouse like this, since it can't be used as pointer, locking the cursor will automatically hide it. Happens are good. Am I gonna have to change how I do the input if I do that though? No, not that. I'm gonna assume I'm not using Unity's new input system on account that it's not auto-completing. Do I have to add a package for that? I'm not gonna worry about it. This is fine. Oh. On application focus. Should I add that? Just whenever it changes at all. Cursor. Whoops. Cursor lock state. I don't know why I'm typing this again. Do I want to change the inverse of this? It kind of works. It might work well enough. It is weird how it doesn't re-hide the cursor though. think I might be okay with this then. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this good enough. Action controls. Sure. Get out of here. Is there a way I can change like the default new script in Unity? Change default new script. Default script. I just have to change some program files. Okay, new script Unity generates content. Uses file name as a class name. Script templates are stored here. Creating Unity generates its contents. If you want to change the initial script, you can modify the script template stored here. What was it? Oh, editor path, I see. I'm gonna check that out. Do I have to reload the program to do that though? Where do I have Unity installed? Do I have it on my C drive? Oops. Unity. Is this 3.16? What am I using? Yeah. Editor, data, resources, group templates. Which one is it? You will find several templates. Let's edit this in my favorite text editor. Built-in default basic bitch notepad. Script. C#. New substate. What is this? I don't even know what these are. New behavior. I think this is it. Yeah. Back up. Yes. No trim. Ooh. Save it here. Overwrite file, please. Do not have permissions. I am the administrator. I have all the permissions I need. Alright, fine. Desktop. Create new C# script. Hey, get rid of that garbage. See, even when I do use those scripts or those functions, I just delete all that stuff by default anyways. It's like deleting the default cube from Blender. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I need to relearn how to use raycast. Maybe I can fumble my way through it. Tags. Interactable. Able? That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. Do I know how to spell? Yeah, I know how to spell. Alright, interactable. Should I start getting used to doing serialized field and then private? Interact range, reach. Two. I don't know. Oh, that's good enough for me. Look at that. Recreate the update. Raycast. Ray. Get component. Shit. Maybe you won't be able to fumble my way through this. Close. Is it camera.main? No. Transform. Position. There we go. This probably isn't as easy as just doing vector 3 forward, right? Array. Origin, right direction. Because forward is just gonna be like an absolute direction. Interact range. Oh, I should probably apply the script. That was probably part of the reason why I couldn't see the ray. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Now... let's see. Camera. Oh, there is. Oh man, that is so much easier. I probably don't have to do anything else. That's it. Now, one thing I want to do, which maybe I shouldn't because it might be a huge pain, and I should save it for a later date. It'd probably be kind of nice to show an outline of the object I'm looking at, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get into shaders and stuff like that, which I don't feel like doing right now. Look at object or interact target. That's a pretty convenient name. Recast hit. Hit. This is what I want to do. Wait, hold on. Nope. Hey. I don't remember how to use raycast. Returns a point at a distance along the ray. No. Raycast command? I don't even know what that is. All right, I'm looking it up. Oh, physics.raycast. Shit, whoops. Completely forgot that it was related to physics. I mean, understandable. It sounds a little weird. Do these all return Boolean? They do. Max distance, interact range, layer mask. Get mask. Am I even using this right? Ah, there it is. I always thought the out keyword could only be used as the no, I guess that doesn't make sense. Debug log. It's Boolean, right? Yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Color. Did hit. If it hit something, I guess I'll do green. Else. Whoops. And just do white. I fucked something up. What does this say? No reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay. That work? Nope. If it did hit, I'll just do this. Oh, I guess I'm probably using the layer mask incorrectly, which would explain why it never worked. Okay. All right. Does this layer mask? Okay, but I want to use a layer mask with names. I'd rather not deal with bitwise operations, especially with just arbitrary numbers. What am I using? Layer mask.getMask. Layer mask.getMask. Who the hell's singing this? I don't know if I like this. Bully? It kind of sounds like Gwen Stefani from No Doubt. Never heard of him. Alright. Sorry, that really threw me off. So it's an integer. But it's clearly letting me use the layer mask. Interactable. Zero. Well, that's not correct. Correct able. Oh, because it's because it's supposed to be lowercase. How the hell do you use masks? Zero. And it's not zero. Given a set of layer names by defining my built-in or whatever. Given a layer name, returns a layer index. Is that what I want to try? Name to layer. I'm definitely just using it wrong. -1. That sounds even less like what I want. Untagged. Respawn. Just to use one that already exists. I don't think it would be any different. Zero. Maybe I should just direct my questions to ChatGPT. Recast with layer mask. The mask. Bar. 9. Well, I don't want to use straight up indices. Is it gonna make me do that? I feel like I've used layer masks much more simply before. Is this another re-release of blue jeans and white t-shirts? Sounds exactly the same. Let me see if this will give me an error. Layer 2 name. I think that's what I want to do. Some things baby never told you. Some things Papa done ain't right. She'll take a lifetime just to get over. You always said my mama tried. Default, transparent effects, ignore raycast, blank, water, UI. 2, 3. Oh, 5. Yeah. So mine doesn't even exist. Oh, these are fucking tags. Ugh. Well, do I want it as a layer or a tag? What a waste of time. Cat mask. Alright, now this should definitely 100% work as intended. 64. I mean, I at least kind of feel like I'm making progress. Oh. Well, I didn't. Okay. That was probably why it didn't work. Hey. Okay. I got it. Positive charge. I'll listen to the same song multiple times. Alright. Outline object on mouse over. Oop. I don't know if this is necessarily what I want.
Hello everyone.
Oh, hey. I don't want you to direct me to quick outline. You know what? Maybe I will get it. Assets. How do I use the asset store? Asset store is moved. Onwards, also import your purchases from the package manager. Wow, look at all this. Oh. It looks like the Steam store. Quick outline. Do you think this still exists? I'm not gonna pay $15. Very nice asset. Nice asset. Into my assets. Yep. Open in Unity, I guess. Import. Materials. Plain dot mat. Designed for VR. Oh, it's nice of you to load CSS or whatever you finally loaded. All right, let's watch this tutorial.
And then mechanics. I decided to script. We are going and we are going to activate the outlay adding the script green. So this is it. So the work we need to have a
Outline.
part of the script.
Outline color, new color.
Sure that when
All right, I think I can figure it out. Quick outline. Cube. Nice bright red. Have to be running the game? I do, and that's a little annoying. Wow, 10 is very faint. How's it going? Dino Games. And the question is, do I just want to have this on every object? I mean, I guess for now, that's kind of what I want to do. Outline. Let's do orangish yellow color. 5. Green? Let's do green. I assume, I guess I can just enable and disable this. I don't actually know if that's a good way to do this though. Oh, I want to see what these different modes are. Get me out of this. There, I'll just move it in view. Outline visible. Outline all. Outline hidden. Interesting. Silhouette only. I'll just do all. Would that also... I want to see what this is like with obstructions. I might just want to do visible. Oh, that's what silhouette does. It's not what I want, but good to know. All right. Outline visible. Now, what is the best way to enable and disable this? I do feel like the proper way of doing this is to change the outline width or the color. Oh well. If did hit. Outline. Outline. Get, nope. Transform, get component. There we go. Does it work this way? It does not. I don't really fully understand the reasons why sometimes I can use a question mark and sometimes I can't. I figured it was just nullable objects you could use that, but I don't know. I'm not even entirely sure in what instances I have used it. I'm gonna do this for now. Because I don't know if this can actually find components if they're disabled. Oh, it did. It felt like it really struggled with that though. All right, let's not do that. Let's just change the outline width. Outline width equals 5. The difficult thing is how I'm going to change it when I stop looking at it. Cool. 5 seems a little close. Lerp it Maybe. I don't know if I necessarily want it to have a smooth transition though. And I may end up wanting to change this if I end up having or running into a situation where there are multiple small objects right next to each other. Is there an event that I could trigger? I guess it doesn't really matter. Is there an event I could trigger on the interactable objects that will happen when a raycast hits it? Sort of like the collider enter and exit? Because that could be beneficial. Otherwise, I'm thinking about just doing a late update. But yeah, I already have this. Why am I not? Okay. Uh, Deselect target. Should I be creating these variables as null? Or is it fine to just leave them as is? If do not hit and yeah, interact target is not null. I guess if I'm being honest, I don't need a late update if I'm doing this. I could just put it at the end of the update. Not equal null, then let's just reuse this. Make a class called interactable. I mean, that does make the most sense. On hover. You can call the on hover and click with the raycast? Or are you just triggering it just because basically make it a public function that you can call? I guess it wouldn't need to be an event at that point. That makes sense. interactable object. Sure. And then I guess I could require the outline. On look at. That works. Or on select. It doesn't matter what I name these. I'll just do look at on look away. Those make sense? Are those good good names for functions? If did hit. I feel like this will mostly look the same. See, that's what I always say. It doesn't matter what you name the function. However, there have been instances where I've gone back to functions and been like, I don't know what this is supposed to do. Or I'll make two functions that have basically the same name, and then I'll rewrite the function without knowing it's even there. Yeah, you know what? I can just private oh, I see why it has an issue with what I'm doing. Select outline. Is this redundant? Color? Outline color. There you go. Ah, maybe I don't want to put this in awake. Whatever, I'll put it in here. Line width. All right, and then I probably don't even need the interact target game object. And I don't think, well, I guess I can change the variable type. Am I making too many assumptions that this object will actually be found? I guess if this doesn't find an interactable object component, it'll just return null, right? I don't think it'll generate an error. Don't touch it. If it works, don't try to change it. Oops, too late. Alright, I'm gonna move the debug at the end. I guess the only reason I would want to use late update here is so that it updates this on the current frame rather than the next frame. I don't think highlighting an object is that frame rate specific, required to be that frame rate specific. What on look at? On look away. And then it goes null. This is definitely gonna work, right? Interactable object. Now just to test that this works the way it's supposed to. There it is. Cool. Oh. Oh, because it starts with default values. I think it's good. I suppose it would probably be useful if I had crosshairs. You know what, just in case. Outline width equals 0. Interact range. I have it set to 2. I don't know, crank it up to 5. What's it matter to me? That's some pretty big reach though. Does Unity have an easy way to add a crosshair? Like, they got these default buttons and drop downs. I feel like they should have some default crosshairs. Good point. Or what if I just added a button? And I guess removed the components. Whoa. Button. I guess that was kind of extra steps that I didn't need to take. Oh. Import Text Mesh Pro. Nah. There you go, Alt. There. Perfect. Wow, can't even see that. There you go. Hire me to do your UI work. You get this super blurry dot for a crosshair. Oh, seems pretty accurate. Yeah, let's test this. Whoop. I mean, it's centered, so it shouldn't matter based on the scale. All right, now what? I guess I need to pick up objects. I didn't think much further than this. So I'm basically trying to rip off the brewing mechanic from Kingdom Come Deliverance. And technically that game doesn't even, or when you're doing the brewing, you can't even move. It's all just camera controls. I don't even know if you... I guess I don't fully remember how the interaction with stuff works in that. I probably should have played it recently. I need to get my music back. Thanks, Mojo Game Dev, for showing me that that package. My account is being used on another device. Better not be. I guess what I probably want I guess I'll worry about it later, is items I can interact with directly, and then maybe a set of items I can only interact with when I am carrying a different object. I mean, I feel like the laziest way to pick up items is to just add it as a parent or add it as a child to the camera. Rigid body. Let's do the lazy approach. Turn off. Actually, if I just turn off the mass and add it as a child to the camera, would that be good enough? Probably not. Because if I bump into other objects, then it's just going to completely get left behind. Is kinematic, that's right. Control whether physics affects the rigid body. Alright, let's do that. Should probably move this to a different function now. I want to just call it interact. You know what? I'll move it to a different function later. This is fine the way it is. Interact target. Picked up object. If you do get button down with the mouse button. Interact target. Where do I? How long has it been since I've been doing game dev? That's a good question. I've been very on and off for a long time. I would say the majority of my time spent off game dev, but I probably first started, I have to think, at least 10 years ago, I did just track down some of my super old Unity projects, and I think I saw that some of those files had a modification date of 2011. So I guess 13 years? That doesn't sound right though. That sounds too long ago. I'm gonna find them again. Backups. Any backups? Nope. All right. Some old garbage. Stuff was created, yeah, last modified 2011. I do want to take the time and go through those old projects. I briefly opened one of them and it's not good. But also, to be fair, I've never been one to finish projects, so everything I've ever worked on is incomplete. Interact target is not null. Then I want to pick it up. Void. Pick up object. There you go. Alright, so rigid body. Sure. I gotta love Visual Studio when it writes your code for you. So is kinematic set to true, and then set parent. Oop. World position stays. I would think I would want that. True parent, relative position, scale notation. Let's see what it does with the default. I suppose I should probably add some stuff in here to make sure I can't pick up multiple objects. Do I want to pass through an object? There should only ever be one object that I'm dropping. Picked up object. Then if I decide to have fun with this, I'm not gonna actually keep it, but I could always add some force to the object so I can throw it. RB is kinematic. Turn that back off. Now, if I just set the parent to null, does that just put it back in the root of the world? I believe so. No. Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow never brings.
Interact object does not equal null. And picked up object. I guess does equal null. Then I can pick it up. Else if I think that's all I need. Alright. What do you think the likelihood this is going to work right now is? I'd say 50%. 100%? You sure about that? Oh! Oh man, that looks so trippy of how, like, static it is. Yep, don't want to do that. How do I do this? Alt. Nope. Okay. Add some sway. No, I don't know. Oh, that's not correct. Interesting. So... Oh, that's right. Yeah. Because I'm only detecting if it becomes null. I should detect if it becomes not the same object. Deselect target. If did not hit and interact target does not equal shit. If did not hit, and I mean, I have to keep track of the last object that I was looking at.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but
Um,
close behind. They'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light.
previous interact target.
Of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate
Let's put this in late update.
if there's no one
Previous interact object. See, this lets me use a question mark. I don't understand how to use C#.
Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the
If
heart of
did not hit,
so I never went back. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you
whoops,
in your soul,
not really what I meant to do.
then I'll follow you into
If did not hit, no, I can't do that. If previous interact target does not equal
Bangkok to Cal,
interact target,
and the soles of your shoes
then
all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each
is that enough?
in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide
Let's just go for it.
satisfied, and illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your
I think.
soul embarks,
Well, I'm getting errors. It works.
follow you into the dark,
Oh, it does not work.
follow you into the dark.
I would think. I assume it's a null. Yeah. Question mark. Got it. Error fixed.
It's looking like a limb torn or all together
So the previous interact and does not equal. Okay. I guess I want to do or. Or interact target equals null. Nope. I mean, the error's gone, but dang it. Now why? If previous target does not equal current target, or current target is null, Oh. I probably don't need to assign this here. That's probably the problem. Nope. Dang it. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. I also don't want to be able to do that. I feel like I'm getting a little too in the weeds with some of this stuff because I don't think I'm going to have this kind of interaction in the game, what I'm actually trying to accomplish. Did hit. Interact, target, hit, transfer. Okay, so that gets that, and then on look at. Oh, so this doesn't actually set. Interact target never actually gets set to null. That's probably why. Did it else? That's probably it. Nice. Got him. Now I am a little curious. Why it doesn't detect all of my mouse clicks. I do kind of remember a solution to this, but not really. I think it had something to do with having the button presses happen outside of the update function. Because I think it has something to do with like the frame rate is so high. The outline isn't correct. It's supposed to... See, I don't even know how to replicate it. It seems fine now, but I promise you it is not. Keep trying to throw these, but I never added the ability to do that.
Sometimes I wake up in
It's set to outline all. Well, that's a lie. Oh, no, stop selecting the canvas. I don't want that crap. Hidden. Silhouette. Silhouette only. Ooh. I think this quick outline script is not as wonderful as I hoped it would be. It's probably fine. Oh, interesting. I think the outlines are trying to interact with the other outlines. But since they're set to a width of 0, you just can't see them. Oh, what if I just... Maybe I do want to change the color. I feel like that wouldn't fix the issue. Yeah, same issue. Recompute outline. Outline width, outline color. Oh. It's fine. It's not an issue. I don't need to do anything about it. I think I might call it quits for tonight, though. I might actually try to... I don't know what I'm going to work on next. I probably need to come up with a game plan for how I actually want all the interactions to work. And then I guess the biggest task from there is figuring out how I'm going to make the recipes work. I don't know. That's a problem for a different day, though. Either way, thanks for stopping by the stream, having a bit of a chat. Helped me out with some of my issues. All right, well, I'll see you later. Bye. When's the next stream? Good question. I don't have a schedule. I would say usually I start streaming around 7 p.m. EST. Don't have any days set aside though. It's kind of just whenever I get around to it and whenever I feel like it. Not helpful, but it's just how it is. All right, well, goodbye.